And big companies may have many successes that led to their size and wealth.
But even the most sprawling corporations have stumbles, proving that even big names can have failures. So this morning we're going to continue our look at some of those big names and big flops. Now, Pepsi is one of the two big giants of the soft drink industry, and while Pepsi's flop wasn't quite on the scale of the new Coke, which we told you about earlier this year, it was still definitely not a success. Now, we're talking about Crystal Pepsi. Do you remember this, Chris?
Oh, I remember it.
Well, it was first on the market in 1992. Crystal Pepsi was clear and caffeine-free with a taste of regular Pepsi.
And sales started off well, even inspiring Coca-Cola to introduce its own see-through soda, Tab Clear. But the sales quickly dropped off, and in the U.S., Crystal Pepsi was eventually discontinued, although it lasted somewhat longer overseas. Well, yesterday we told you about the video format war between HD, DVD, and Blu-ray.
But before that was perhaps the biggest home video format battle of all was the VHS versus the Betamax.
Ooh.
Well, in the 1970s, these two formats battled it out for who would win the market of video cassettes. Now, Betamax boasted better picture quality and smaller physical size, but couldn't record tapes as long as its VHS counterpart.
In addition, while JVC's VHS technology could be used by anyone interested, for nearly a decade, only Sony would manufacture for Betamax. Although it beat VHS to the market by a year, by the 1980s, Betamax slipped away, and eventually VHS won the day. That rhyme? Yeah. Being a staple of home video in the 90s until the advent of DVD.
And tomorrow, we're going to take a look at other major flops that's associated with big names like Colgate and Superman.
Ooh.
I wonder what that's about.
I don't know. I'm interested. We'll find out tomorrow. And speaking of flops,